Well, when you're going down I-90 in South Dakota, you got a ton of roadside attractions. Of course, Wall, South Dakota is one of them, but here in a little community called Murdo is a place that's been on TV called the Pioneer Auto Show. So we're going to go see what the Pioneer Auto Show is about. I don't know if it charges admission to get in here because I'm not all that big on it, but if not, we're going to go see what this is all about. It'd be pretty cool. So let's go see. I'd say besides this, there is nothing in Murdo. This is a quiet little town, little stoplight town. But pretty cool attraction. Now it says it's the original General Lee. It's not. There were numerous versions of that car for production. They got one of them, I'm sure. How do I know that? It's because it was said when I went to that place in Virginia, the guy that played Cooter, and I've heard it before. Pretty cool. Folks, that's the van they drove around with that show, American Pickers. See the Iowa tags? Pretty cool. The antique archaeology van. Pretty cool. They purchased it from them, it looks like. Yep, that's it. That's pretty cool. That's the antique archaeology van from American Pickers. Well, I wasn't going to pay the admission, but I did anyway. I got to talking with the guy up front. Here we go. We're going to blow the horn. I love it. That's awesome.
That's about how many kids love it.
That is great.
How many grown-ups?
That's great. That's awesome. Well, that was worth the price of admission right there. That is cool. This is one of the renditions of the General Lee. This is the nicest one I've ever seen. That's pretty cool. California tags, Hazard County. That's because it's where it was filmed. And there's your Smokey and the Bandit. One of them for the movie. Wow. Holy cow. Special edition package. Look at that Trans Am, would you? Golly. That thing looks like it's still as new as the showroom floor. Look at that car. Holy cow. Well, if you're a race car fan, that was car. That was. Made famous by Dale Earnhardt. Pretty cool. Look at this car here. It's all made of wood. Holy cow. There's so much. There's like 15, 20 buildings of memorabilia and cars. You couldn't begin to, I couldn't begin to show pictures and video of it. You'd have to come see this. Here's your Plymouth Roadrunner. There's no telling what these cars are worth. An original Viper. Challenger. Lady, would you look? There's a GT500. Is that a 1968 Shelby Mustang? You see where all these buildings you just walk through. It goes on and on and on. Look at these old cars. That's an original snowmobile right there. That thing will get it done. Diamond T pickup. That's cool. That's a Chevelle, I think. As this says, or is that an Oldsmobile? I think it is. An Oldsmobile. Yeah, it's a Chevelle. I was right to begin with. Yeah, Camaro. Wow. Look at that Mustang. 65 Mustang Coupe. There's only 50,000 miles on this car originally. No power steering, no AC. There's bicycles and motorcycles. It's the original moped. God, look at that. Indian motorcycle. If you're a fan of motorcycles, that's pretty cool. Would you look? Oh, that is cool. Wells Fargo stage. Oh, wow. Shape of a motorcycle. Now that is cool as can be. Would you look? Has a V8 engine in it. Mini bikes. Pretty cool. Wow, look at this. It just goes on and on, man. Golly. Nothing but cars in all these buildings and different art, just different things of memorabilia and history. Pretty cool. Fire department. These old fire trucks. I love old fire trucks. It's pretty cool. Something very cool about them. And there's crickets in here. Those old fire helmets. That's pretty cool. Tornadoes.
I would not take that.
And I'm sure they're out here too.
Oh, I'm sure
man.
there are.
Oh my gosh, man. It's cool. It's stuff you roll up on out in the middle of South Dakota. Yeah, you didn't know about this.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Carolina.
Okay.
You could kind of tell by the accent. I walked in and was talking to the guy in front. I said, that doesn't sound like South Dakota. He goes, I'm from Louisiana. I said, I thought you were from the South. I was like, they're stealing our accent. What's going on with that? Wow. Ventura. That's amazing. Look at this. A gremlin. Gotta love that. AMC. This is a building of nostalgia cars. Look at that. 65 Mustang. These cars. you imagine the amount of money? Look at all these cars, just miscellaneous cars. That's a DeSoto. That's just old memorabilia. Look at these old washing machines. Crazy. This is nuts. It's just old stuff. Doesn't get any crazier now. Look at these old cameras. Basically just a bought antique collectibles. Those old wheelchairs. Wow. An old bank teller is what it looks like. Or some sort of a... Let's see something here. Push.
The year is 1906. That was when the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul built through Murdo. You are in an authentic depot. Come over to the office in the northwest corner.
Pretty cool.
See the signal tower levers? Different positions of the signals on the towers outside meant stop, proceed, go slowly, etc.
You could stay for that door night. All these old buildings. Looks like old towns or something. They got rail car now. That is so cool. It's an old caboose. I don't guess they let you go up in it anymore. Maybe they do. Rexall drugs. That's an old drug chain. There's a few in the country still open, by the way, though. Well, what do you know? We can walk into it. Wow. Look at that old inside of an old caboose. Back in the day, this is the way you traveled. Hell, it still would be today. People actually have their own rail cars, and they pay Amtrak to pull them. If you can believe that. I didn't know that. Just someone told me that. Wow, look at this. You got bunk beds and stuff up here, seats. It's like closets. Somewhere around here they used the bathroom and took a shower. It looks like an old sink. Yep. God, look at that. That is crazy. Man, this is an old wooden caboose. It doesn't get any older than this. Oh man, let me tell you, I'm glad it was worth the $12.50 admission on this. You know, the things you pass, you just don't know. If you're going through South Dakota, and remember Murdo, South Dakota, it's not the town, it's this right here. Come see the Pioneer Auto Show, and I'm telling you, it's more than just autos. It's the biggest car collection you'll probably ever see in your life. It's unbelievable. The cars they collected, it started, I think, 1954. And all the buildings, the rail cars, the old antiques and memorabilia you see on the walls will blow your mind. Stuff you hadn't seen in years. Signs, stuff was almost impossible to acquire. These guys have acquired it. It is unbelievable. And it was funny because got to chat with the guy at the front register who really, he's a salesman. Come on, man, you want to go see this? Let me show you. We're talking about 30 buildings or more, probably more than that, of memorabilia and cars. Allow a couple hours to see this. It's so cool. Allow it. And he was so funny because they're from Louisiana and they live full time in their RV. And they work out here 6 months of the year. And he said they work 4 or 5 hours a day. And they kind of hang out. And they give them a free spot. And they pay them $10 an hour. He's like, and we're on Social Security. And we do this. And we love it. It's something that's great to do. And there's a lot of that out here that you can do. A lot of work, camping type stuff. It's pretty cool how that happens. If you're ever looking to do that. But you saw a video where Antique Archaeology, that's the American Pickers TV show. They bought their van. They've come in here and bought stuff from these guys, and I know Pawn Stars has been out here in the show, and they filmed out here. But don't pass this one up. It's just such a cool thing to see. It really is. Long before you get to that wall drug, I keep saying well. Before you get to Wall Drug, South Dakota, long before that tourist attraction, got to hit this place in Murdo. I really wasn't aware of it. I'm not big into cars. I'm not a car aficionado, as they say. I'm not big into that, but I tell you, it's so cool. Seeing that Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am look brand new as the day is on the showroom floor. That thing was flawless. Hardly any wear on that. It looked like you walked into a dealership in 1977 and looking to buy it. It was that new. And of course, one of the original General Lees, you saw the horn go off. That was cool. But guys, this is the thing to see, man. If you go through Murdo, South Dakota, come and see this. It's so cool. The guy that started it, he and his family, nicest guy, just standing there. He's like, thank you for coming by. And our family started it in 1954, and it's been going ever since. I'm pretty sure as years to come, there'll be more buildings. It is unbelievable. It just goes on and on. So anyway, let's see what else our adventure brings here, shall we? I think we're probably going to end up going to Wall, South Dakota, the whole Wall drug thing, see what that's all about. It's Sunday, not much going on. We'll probably hit the Badlands Monday and Tuesday and work our way up to North Dakota.